Welcome back, spiritual angels. So the journey begins. This collective of individuals that are ready to start the journey of self discovery and spirituality have dealt with deep, I'm gonna trigger warning, childhood trauma that has carried over well into adulthood. But the higher power and ancestors are saying you guys have the strength to see it through. You have taken steps without even realizing it because you landed on this message and you guys manifested the previous message that kind of started this all. And now it's like I can't turn these channels off. You're moving into a new timeline and should already be seeing signs and many synchronicities. Quite a few numbers have come up, but the ones that are kind of like closest to that I wrote down were like 999, 777, and there are other strange number sequences like 0111100, and for some reason I'm getting that calculations keep also adding up to some sum or the same sum or amount. And that was like real specific with the numbers and the sequential numbers and stuff like that. But it kind of makes sense because of physics and science and stuff. I'm also channeling that many of you have had issues with feeling safe and secure within your own selves and in your bodies. And it's been really, really difficult for you guys because when you tell people, they make you feel like you shouldn't feel this way because you have so much more than others or so much more than most. I'm going to just be completely truthful because I feel like when I was at the start of my journey, I needed to hear this also. This journey will make you feel will make those feelings like more intense, like of like anxiety and stuff like that. You're being asked to sit with those feelings, or we call those shadows, and that's how you're going to learn to kind of alchemize everything. But you'll find and you'll discover through this community meditative techniques that will help calm your nervous system, and in time you'll become very secure in your bodies, and you'll learn how to kind of move through your current immediate world where you are. My throat is like, I'm having a hard time with this message because it doesn't want to get out, but this channel wouldn't leave me alone. So here goes. It's also going to seem for a little while like you're going to be experiencing like a series of starts only to start again, starts and stop. This is because external forces are naturally going to interfere. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you're going to realize that you've started to kind of alchemize things, and you're going to notice that you're going to feel better in a shorter time, or it's going to take you shorter to kind of alchemize and what we call integrate the overcoming of these shadows quicker and quicker. It is not a short process, but I feel that for this collective, it's gonna be quicker than what you guys are even realizing. Like I indicated, you guys took the first step, so stick with it, because you're gonna find that this is where you needed to be all along, and you're going to find small blessings along the way that's going to help you, to encourage you and to keep the momentum going, because it's going to get it's going to get tricky and it's going to feel kind of hard at times. But like I said before, look to this community. And I have a feeling that this is going to become part of a series of readings that I'm doing, because the ancestors keep leading me here into individual messages, these kind of sort of individual messages. So I'm hoping that this makes sense to the people that need to hear it. So many blessings to all.